Hey YouTube, this is David Richter Scale Studios. What you're looking at, I got my old CorelDRAW number 5 up, X5. It's an old version, but I don't use it for a lot of things. And I scan the base so I can start working on the numbers and the lettering for the runway. What I'm thinking about doing here, I'm going to rotate this a little bit. Let's see if I can put a negative in here. Negative 15. Wrong way. I'm trying to get this lined up with this line here. And I have it full size. I don't want to take the size of it out at all. Let me... Almost. I was going to try to draw it onto the base itself, and that was not working out because I'm going to make a stencil off of this, and we got a line there, good. So it gives us something to work with, and then we know. Let's make another couple lines. We know how to work in between that line and that line right there. So we know what runways look like. Let's see if I have anything here. Runway markings. As you can see right here, I'm going to do something like that. I don't think that complicated. I think a couple numbers and stuff will be kind of cool, and these little stripes. Just something to kind of, show that it doesn't have to be dead on. So we can just go and, let's see. Let's do something like that. Let's fill it in with, let's do a gray. Okay, so that's not too stark. And when we do the painting of it, I think I'm going to do I'll show you what I mean. Let's see here. Let's get this. Maybe a little too... No, it might be good. Let's see here. Let's get in there a little bit closer. Maybe make a little fatter, a little shorter. And then what I wanted to do also is do this. Like that. Then go gray with that. That's not what I want though. Let's see right there. Right there. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get these all lined up. That's not what I want though. I don't want to catch the photo in this. Let's go back in. Oops. So there, control there, there, or shift there. 2 objects selected, okay. Then we want to align these, arrange, align, distribute, align. We want to do dead center in both of them. There we go. And we'll apply. Okay, and that's not working because we want, that's too, it's not snapped. We're going to some snapping objects here. We don't want snapping objects. This might be a little boring, but let me just get this all drawn out, then I'm going to copy them all the way across and do a number. But I kind of want this kind of a stark little thing, like it's been, I've seen something, I forgot what it was. I think it was on a run, or some kind of runway. I forgot what video I was watching. Let me get this color a bit brighter. There we go. And I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. I kind of think I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to shadow it, so it's going to be really easy to make the stencils. 1 stencil of the number, and then do it in black, then pull it back and shadow it in a gray. It'll be sponged, and also it's going to be damaged also. It's not going to be this perfect. And right now I'm doing the same thing with the bars at the edge of the runway, and just kind of, I'm just eyeballing them. and trying to figure out, well, that's a little too far. But I'm just going to print a stencil that's going to for a complete runway, and that'll be right about there. Okay, there. I think we're good. We're all straight. I think that's all we need to do. If we can, if we want, is go back and do, let's see, do this and bring it back, and then do, I think that might be kind of cool. Then just stencil the back end right here. So this will be all cut off, and this will all be damaged, obviously. And then we'll have this guy. He's in the center, kind of bring him up like there. Runway 08. So when they're taking off, and it'll be like that was the old imperial number of the runway. And why did not that work? Or did I? Oops, let me rearrange these. Make sure I keep them straight. There we go. So we have this little bit of interest on the runway besides it being painted. I think that's it. Well, as usual, thank you for joining me. We'll be back and we'll cut the stencils out down on the laptop and the the silhouette machine. We'll do it I have some plastic to cut it on, and we'll go from there. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you in a second.